everybody, Tekking101 here, and I have a huge milestone to announce to you guys, but don't let me say it with my mouth, let me say it with this! With this! Okay, just... 3, 2, 1, this! What the hell, man? Hey, idiot, come in. Buddy. Dude, are you even listening to me right now? Come on, man. Yes, I heard you. I'm flying a freaking helicopter right now, dude. Can you give me some freaking time just to enjoy this? I mean, it doesn't happen that often, okay? Yeah, I know. It's my helicopter. Okay, yeah, where did you even get enough money to pay for this freaking thing? I thought you were poor. Yeah, well, a guy owed me a favor. Anyway, can you just drop the thing already? Okay, fine. Just give me like 2 seconds to set the quarter balance and the... Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just pushing random buttons. Yeah, well, you damn well better. Okay. Okay. Okay, big surprise in 3, 2... Okay, it's coming too fast. What the hell? Okay. Whew. Okay, that was, right. I hit 10,000 subscribers! And yes, before you say anything, I know my green screen technology is terrible. I mean, look at it. It's not even a screen. It's just a piece of green construction board I taped to the freaking window. I mean, come on. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. I mean, it's a pretty small room. I would have liked to have something, you know, a bigger space to work in by this point, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so, 10,000 subscribers. I actually hit this milestone a while ago. I hit it like on, I think Friday is when Friday morning I hit 10,000. And the thing was that I was working pretty much the entirety of Easter weekend, not just because of that, but also because I had to get some shifts to cover my repairs for my car, which that broke 2 weeks ago. But, so like, worst time for me to hit 10,000 subs because I didn't really have any time to work on videos. The second I got home, I was pretty much, you know, exhausted to the point where I didn't really feel like I have to have a lot of energy to do this kind of video. I knew I needed a lot of energy, so I had to wait until I had a day off until I could kind of like recharge my batteries here. But 10,000 subscribers, and really what this video is going to be about, because I'm going to be making a bunch. I'm going to be making a couple videos, you know, just continuing my channel. Like I'm going to be doing the crossover battle with Kasame and Kenpachi. That's coming up. And I did the Pokemon video yesterday, and then there's going to be my Bleach review, of course, this week. But I'm also going to be releasing another thank you video that's going to be more on the personal side of the aspect, kind of like me reflecting on my, you know, my YouTube journey, how it's been so far, you know, some inspirational tips maybe I can give to you guys, and just my personal story. This video right now is just the official congratulatory thank you, everybody, to the bottom of my soul for this, as well as a couple updates. First update is that I have to probably mention is Patreon, okay? So about a month ago, I made a video regarding Patreon, how I got an account now I'll be accepting donations, and although I didn't get any rewards set up yet for the aforementioned reasons that I was going to, and then, you know, the whole car issue happened, but basically, Patreon, I had hit my goal. I had a $70 goal to get some more lighting equipment for this place. How Patreon works, though, is you don't get actually paid until the very end of the month, so by the end of April, then I'll get that money, and then I'll have like an unboxing video for the lighting. So I think I'm going to do that too. Anytime that I put stuff that I need, like, hey, I need a new camera, which that's just an example because my camera works amazingly, but just for an example, let's say I need a new camera, I'll, you know, after I get it, I'll do a video like on my vlog channel or something, you know, proving the fact, like, yes, I used that money to buy what I was going to buy, not, you know, I went out for, you know, I took out all my friends for a dinner at frickin' Ponderosa or something. So, yeah, I'm going to make a video about that when the lighting equipment comes in. Hopefully you'll see a drastic improvement of that. So there's that. Also, our t-shirt contest is going to be open for voting tomorrow, April 23rd, 2014, which that'll probably just sync up with the Bleach review, so I think I'll just make an announcement, you know, on, like, to go vote on the t-shirt contest tomorrow on the review, so I can just do that. I'll plug it in somewhere, and then you can go and do that. Although, if you want to just prepare yourself, you know, I put the link in the description below. If you want to bookmark it or something for tomorrow, just go on. I think you might have to make an account, but don't worry, it's completely free, so go on to We Love Fine tekking101design.com and vote for our t-shirt design, so that'll be that. Hopefully Shoulda Gone Bonkai, hopefully we can make that an actual t-shirt design, that'd be pretty damn cool. So yeah, there's that. My birthday is coming up on Thursday, so this is going to be a really big week, not just for that. I'm going to be turning 21 years old, so that's just an awesome birthday present, really. You guys have given me the best birthday present any guy could ask for at this moment. The fact that I have fans that are just willing to listen to me ramble on and on and on about shit in front of a video camera in his former sunroom. So that's something that really you could I can't express it into words. You know, I wake up every morning and, you know, I check my YouTube first thing I do every morning, and I just feel so happy that I've gotten to this point, and that I'm in the 5 digits now, and I'm starting to actually gain enough popularity where I could be considered a success on YouTube. And I'm going to go more into that with the personal reflection video. And you know, I think I'm just going to close off this video by just talking about what YouTube means to me, and also what YouTube did to kind of change the media industry, to kind of change the video industry. Because let's flash back to when maybe you were a little kid, and it doesn't matter if you were a little kid in the 80s or the 90s, and you're playing whatever video game console you were playing. If it was the 80s, it was probably the original old school NES. If it was the 90s, like me, probably Super Nintendo or N64. So you're just like a kid, you know, you're like less than 10 years old. And let's say your parents, just for the sake of curiosity, they're not expecting a serious answer out of you, because you're like 8 or 9 years old. But let's say your parents, out of curiosity, ask you, hey there, you know, slugger, you know, what do you think you want to do when you grow up? And of course, you're sitting there playing like Mortal Kombat or Castlevania or some shit. You're not paying attention to what, you know, you're actually not putting any thought into what you want to do with yourself in the future. So you just say something like, I don't know, I want to play video games. And your parent just kind of like, you know, they crack a smile and they're like, well, you can't make a living off playing video games there, son. Yeah, try telling that to this guy. Now, you might be thinking like, oh, Matt, that's just, you know, that's just one guy, well, not just one guy, but that's a very small group of people like PewDiePie that was able to actually make a living off of playing video games over the internet. But just the fact that that possibility exists is something that didn't even that wasn't even here 10 years ago, you know? The idea that you could play video games and just crack jokes and just have a sense of humor while you play games, upload those videos to the internet, and then make a living off of that as a sustainable income, that you'd be saying that back in like just 2004, a year before YouTube hit the scene, people would be looking at you like, okay, yeah, you're living in freaking fantasy land there, dude, you know? And it's the same thing with me. You know, all I'm doing right now is putting on a suit and tie and talking about Japanese comic books up here. Once again, you say that 10 years ago, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, you need to get a grip on reality. You need to go to college, actually get a degree in something, and maybe try to make something in your life, okay? And I'm not saying right now I'm making enough money to sustain myself, like to actually live off of, because I'm not. But the potential is there, and that's what YouTube gave the world. That's really what the massive expanse of the internet, you know, gave to the world. Because if you're a funny and interesting human being, and you have a kind of passion or a hobby that you want to express to the whole world, you can do that now with the push of a button. And, you know, let's go back to like let's go back to when my dad was my age. Let's go back to 1979, you know, like the disco age was coming to an end. We got, you know, like Rocky II and Aliens, Ridley Scott on the scene, you know, 1979, and back then, if you wanted to be successful in any type of video, if you wanted to be watched on TV or movies, you know, by thousands of people, if you wanted to have thousands of adoring fans, you basically had to move to Hollywood. You had to, you know, make it big out west in the filming industry, you know, that kind of shit. You know, so it was very limited. People had talent back then just as much as they do now, except they couldn't express that to the world. There was no outlet for them to showcase what they could do, and now you can. And that's an amazing thing that I think we've come up with. So you can gripe and complain about all the faults of YouTube. You could go on about how for every person with actual talent out there, there's 1,000 trolls under a bridge typing sheer negative, you know, comment after negative comment. But I think that's just a small issue when you compare the vastness and the potential of YouTube. I really do. And you know what? This is my dream job. And like I said, it's not something that can happen overnight. To actually, you know, sustain your life on this to the point where I could actually, like, I don't know, like buy a house or something, you know, it's not going to happen overnight. But hey, in 10 years from now, if I can still be making videos and uploading the content to YouTube 3.0 or whatever is going to exist in 10 years, and I could be making a profit on that to the point where I can live off of it, that would be my absolute dream job. I would wake up every day just happy as I don't know, a freaking guy who's hopped up on rainbow dust. You know, that's something. Freaking fly! Oh, did I kill him? Awesome, cross chop. Okay, that's That's awesome. I don't know if you've noticed, Fly was buzzing around here the entire video. Anyway, and thus the legacy of the almighty Fly Slayer lives on. But hope you guys enjoyed. 10,000 subs, more videos to come. Tekking101, signing out!